Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RDGL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where the red and green line annotations are coming from. And as I noted on Friday, things were looking pretty shaky, but price made a nice recovery. Sure, it pulled back today, this afternoon, but I mean, when you stop and think about where the price actually closed right there compared to where it was, at low points during that crazy part on Friday, the price has made a very, very nice overall movement and, has recovered. Sure, it would have been nicer if it could have stayed up around 0.035, but like I said, keeping things in perspective, relatively speaking to where it was on Friday, the overall progress has been made. And the other point of progress, is where the first update comes into play, and that update's based on the foundational rule that states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So if you did watch the video from Friday, I talked about 0.029, 3 cents, both those being, the level of resistance. But now that the price is up above it, you can see that rule has played out very, very nicely. Like the rule states, you want to see it act as support, and that's exactly what it's been doing. In fact, during the final 30 minutes, then kind of acted as a little miniature trampoline here, and it produced a miniature bouncer. So we'll see if that can get some continuation. So going forward, key levels of support now at 0.029 to 0.03, and then you still have that overall one that I talked about on Friday at 0.025. But 0.025 now looks a lot less relevant given that the price has gotten back up above the 3 cent mark and is now, like I said, forming that green candle there. But nonetheless, those are still the two key overall support levels. What about levels of resistance? If this move right here from the final 30 minutes continues, where are some of these key battlegrounds at? Initial area of resistance to keep an eye on, right up there at, 0.034. If the price can push up through 0.034, the next level up after that going to be right up there around 0.038 to 0.039, 0.0385 if you want to call it, and split the difference there. But one step at a time, one hurdle at a time. That first hurdle definitely right around 0.034. Overall, though, nice recovery from the craziness on Friday afternoon. The week is young, still 4 days left, so let's see if this one continue to build upon this momentum or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.